Hello, everybody. Thank you for clicking on. This is going to be a relatively short episode. Is everyone else ready? They are. Well, what we are looking at is the opening of the video from Tom MacDonald and Adam Calhoun called American Flags. In my opinion, it is a call to arms for those supporting Donald Trump. We'll play the video at the end of this short 10-minute video. I'll take domestic terrorism for 300, Alex. Well, domestic terrorism, the committing of terrorist acts in the perpetrator's own country against their own fellow citizens. Terrorism, violence as a means of control over people. Horrific violence. The more horrific, the better, because it scares people more, makes them easier to control. Now, you may say, this could never happen in America. It already has in our history. Many small towns in the Old West were ruled by domestic terrorists. The KKK in the Reconstruction period. Nazi Germany of the 40s, the North Korea. There are so many examples where domestic terrorism has and is impactful. Is everyone else ready? They are. What do I mean?
Good. I'm here to guarantee Trump gets back in and get rid of the corruption that's in the White House right now. It's a disgrace. Joe Biden's a disgrace to this country.
It's a disgrace, and so are all the left and the rhinos, the globalists.
They kill them all. Kill them all.
I agree with you on that.
Kill them all. Kill them all, he said twice. This is monolithic thinking. This is groupthink. This is anyone that is not one of them is an enemy. Okay? It's not critical, rational thinking. It's not even humane thinking. Kill them all. Is everyone else ready? They are. Also today, that, by the way, was from the Trump rally in Pennsylvania earlier this evening. This is from Ford Fisher, friend of the show. We've had him on here. Video thread. He's got a thread also from today. This happened in Wisconsin, Waterton, Wisconsin. Avowed neo-Nazi group Blood Tribe rallied with rifles and swastika flags outside an LGBT Pride in the Park event in Waterton, Wisconsin, complete with Sig Heils. Get them the F out of here, Pride participants begged police, who said they couldn't make the Nazis leave. This is a video thread, video number 2. One participant in the Pride event confronted the Nazis, explaining that, quote, "It just makes me so happy that I get to wake up every day and just love who I want without fear of judgment or effing Nazis," apparently, end quote. Nazis left shortly after Ford conducted that interview. Number 3, a woman confronted them and a rifle-wielding Nazi told her, "I would say, young lady, that you would look a lot lovelier if you were wearing a proper dress," end quote. Stream number 4 from Ford. I asked the mass neo-Nazi Blood Tribe group if any federal agents or informants were among them. "No, absolutely not. No," they answered. "I'm a Fed," one said sarcastically before they all started listing off federal agencies they mockingly say they're a part of. And myself and 2 other press, this is Ford speaking, both of which we have on here quite often, Scooter and Kristen, they followed the neo-Nazi Blood Tribe group as they marched to their exit point somewhere else in Waterton, And quote, "You better go away, I'm telling you, man," one said, end quote. At the 127 mark in that the video here, he chambers around into his AK-47. And then the final video, number 6, as Blood Tribe tried to leave, they paused, apparently irritated at press behind them. One approached with an AK rifle that he chambered around in moments earlier and asked if we were, quote, trying to dox us, end quote. "If you keep following me, man," he said before smacking his rifle butt. Now, there will be those that say, okay, this is just cosplay, blah, 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 blah. Ask the victims of Kyle Rittenhouse if it was cosplay. Is everyone else ready? They are. They're getting emboldened. They're feeling empowered. They're not getting stopped. They are just, again, they're becoming more emboldened and empowered. How much so? Well, how about this guy?
All right, guys, today I'm going to show you how to get 10 years in prison in under 10 seconds. Here we have a 10.3-inch AR pistol, and I'm putting this piece of plastic on it. Now, because I attached this piece of plastic to this gun, it's punishable by 10 years in prison and up to $250,000 fine for being an illegal SBR. That is why we must repeal the NFA, abolish the ATF, and not make peaceful people criminals over owning a piece of plastic. All right, guys, today I'm going to show you how to get 10 years in prison in under 10 seconds. Here we have a 10.3-inch AR pistol, and I'm putting this piece of plastic on it. Now, because I attached this piece of plastic to this gun, it's punishable by 10 years in prison and up to $250,000 fine for being an illegal SBR.
Okay, so he just showed how to go to prison for 10 years in 10 seconds, and he did it on the internet. He also showed tattoos that I'm sure he will be able to be identified by. I'm sure those were unique. And his name is actually not his real name, of course, but his YouTube name is at the bottom of this short video. So I imagine there are people already trying to find out who this guy is, because all they have to do is show this video to federal authorities and the guy's going to be in jail for 10 years. That is not smart thinking. That is empowered, privileged thinking that nothing can happen to me. Let's not fall into those categories. The category of monolithic thinkers, the category of entitlements, the category of bullying and supporting terrorism. Now, I said at the very beginning here, we're at the end, I said at the very beginning that I felt this was a call to arms. The song by Tom MacDonald and Calhoun. Here are the lyrics, and I want to point this out before I play the song. "My people of this country, and we're under attack. They're banning us. They cancel us for speaking the facts." Actually, I'm going to pause here and analyze for a second, because I believe Bud Light got canceled because of the people he's talking about that say they are getting canceled, which takes me back to rule number 2 of Hitler's rules of propaganda: always blame the other side for that which you are doing. All right, let's continue. Line number 3, "If you're man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're going to see is American flags. American flags, American flags. And every time we pull up, all you're going to see is American flags." That is the chorus, the refrain. I ain't never gonna pretend that I give a damn. Everybody who is offended can get it. We throwing hands. Anybody not trying to make America great again, you a punk, you a clown, better know where I stand. All right, so again, this is the monolithic thinking. This is the group think that if you are not a Trumper, then you're a punk, you're a clown, better know where I stand. "I'm a white boy with the middle fingers in the air, dog. We don't give a what. 100 white boys gonna hold me down anywhere? Dog, we think that you suck. My patriots the craziest. They ain't afraid of breaking fists on faces." Again, This is the threat of violence. This is basically saying we are domestic terrorists, and if you do not do as we say, then you will have physical harm in some way, shape, or form, all the way up to death. My patriots the craziest, they ain't afraid of breaking fists, face on fist. If you want a taste of this, no safety tip. The same mistake is ready to clip. I pray you miss, cause if you don't, they gonna go wacko. Automatic gun smoke like tobacco. Automatic weapons are illegal, by the way. I never hit a lady. Okay, this is one of the main reasons I wanted to get to this point and go through it lyric by lyric. Here's where violence against women is justified, rationalized, and in their minds promoted as acceptable. I never hit a lady, but anytime there's a but, I never hit a lady, but it's pretty hard to tell if you're a girl or a they, them, there's, these, that, those. So they're going to rationalize it by, well, we didn't know. We thought it might be a trans or someone in drag. This is only the, this isn't even trying to hide the dog whistles. I ain't never going to take a knee for the anthem. Okay, that's against the black people. Smack 'em. I don't give a damn. Can't stand 'em. So, again, we're getting the monolithic thinking. We're getting the threats of violence, the groupthink, the idea that if you're not one of them, you are automatically an enemy. There is no concept of every human as an individual. It is either us or them in their minds. And if you don't have that, at least as a consideration in your own mind, maybe it's something to think about. I don't give a damn, can't stand going full of randoms. Fam within the handgun. Run up in your mansion. Leave it all abandoned. I was raised to be brave till the grave, United States. We love the country that they've been corrupt, and go woke, go broker if you ain't awake. Again, this is, threatening, or this is accusing one side of doing what the other side is doing. My people of this country, and we're under attack, they banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. Again, here's the chorus. If you're man enough, come stand with us. It's a call to arms. Take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're going to see is American flags, American flags, American flags. Every time we pull up, all you're going to see is American flags. Got that AKAR Draco. Leave you stankin', break your ankles. It's not, anyway. I'm not hearing what you're saying. Hit the pavement. Now you seeing angels. It getting dangerous. Go against the patriots. Got all the bangers. Take a look inside my closet. You're going to see way more than hangers. Hammers like I do. Construction. Ammo. I'ma shoot at something. Why you think we own these guns? Question mark. So we can just go do some hunting? Question mark. You must not pay close attention. Okay, the justification, the rationalization for having AK-47s is because we use them to hunt. Well, you must not pay close attention. Government, they want division. The government wants division. It sounds an awful lot like you are wanting the division. Only treason if you lose, okay? It's only treason if you lose. It's only treason if you lose. I guarantee we come out winning. Let my flag fly high like eagles. I went down for all my people. You can't change me with procedures. I'm about freedom. You about evil. Okay. There's nothing in this about freedom. This is about oppressing anyone that is not like you. And that is evil, by definition. Leave you hanging from the ceiling like chandeliers in cathedrals, never have the safety on. And when we run out, we just reload. When we run out, we just reload. My people of this country, it's the chorus and the refrain. Every time you pull up, you see stars, you see stripes, you see flags on the cars and trucks and bikes. Every time we pull up, we go hard. We outside, we got flags on our arms that are tatted there for life. Every time we pull up, we don't care if you mad. We cherish this land. The haters can get buried in rags. They set fire to Old Glory, turning fabric to ash. Every time we pull up, all you're going to see is American flags. All right, so that's the gist of the song. Thank you for clicking on. Please hit the subscribe, the like, the share, and if you would like to help support the channel, Cash App is $ American Doofus, all one word, AMERICA. Thanks for clicking on. Hit the like, hit the subscribe if you would. And remember,
You think it's slick, huh?
just because
Like a dumbass acting.
we may not be taking them seriously, they're taking themselves very seriously. If you know yourself, you can win a battle. To win a war, you got to know yourself and your